You've probably gotten used to the idea of a paperless, post-cash economy by now. So maybe it isn't surprising then that completely digitized forms of currency, namely cryptocurrency, are becoming more popular. Today we're going to discuss Bitcoin specifically in a bit more detail because it's the most recognized cryptocurrency at the moment.
I think cryptocurrency and thus Bitcoin is really the future of the financial system and the future of currency. So I try to avoid taking as much out as I can. I really don't want to do that. Whenever I sell a little bit of Bitcoin or pay for something in Bitcoin, I multiply that price by 10 because that's where I think that Bitcoin is going. wonderful time to buy Bitcoin. You can actually buy a fraction of a Bitcoin, so you don't have to go in and buy $10,000+ on a whole coin. But you can actually just buy $100, $50 worth of a Bitcoin. It'd be a great stocking stuffer.
And the system generates a new Bitcoin that goes into the miner's digital wallet as a reward. So your computer ends up literally creating money for you out of nothing.
We see people come out with price targets on Bitcoin. I guess we view it as a factor of the global liquidity and money. What do you make of the Bitcoin craze in general?
I think we have to look at it. I mean, let's take a little bit of a cynical look at it. On the one hand, first of all, if it is going to change the world, we have to look what happened to Amazon. It changed the world, but the stock was down 95%, so on its way to changing the world. Apple Computer changed the world with PC, but its stock in the mid-90s got slaughtered in the company. It didn't go on its way to business, but it fell way off the radar screen before it came back, after Steve Jobs came back. So it can have a lot of big ups and downs. But the other thing we have to look at, this whole currency thing, is that there's a reason that the government of the United States, business of the United States, they like the fact that somebody has control over, or at least some sort of an impact over our currency, and so does any other country. So, I mean, everything's happening so much faster than like 50 years ago, even 10 years ago. This one may not happen as fast as a lot of people think it's because
called picking your poison and making sure you know where something has come from before you get in. And I'm pretty sure all these stocks are going to go right back where they came from. As far as Bitcoin, when all is said and done, I don't know in the short run, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to go back where it came from also.
Gary, I don't follow you because you look at Bitcoin. I follow you because you look at the overall market. So I want your opinion. Are we about to see the next leg up for stocks in general?
All I can tell you is bear markets last 3 hours right now, Stuart, and every time I sell a stock, I regret it the next day. That is what is known as major strength, and we're not just having a rally, we're having a broad-based rally. In the last couple of months, the commodity sector has been skyrocketing. That's a big help to the indices also. The housing stocks are just rolling here. KB Homes is another case in point. Lennar announced numbers and they weren't even that good, and the stock still went up 5, 6, 7%. So we got a broad-based rally, and I see nothing this second that tells me, except for minor pullbacks, that we're heading for any kind of big correction. And I look for one on a daily basis, too, and it just isn't happening yet.
So for all of our viewers who are in the market, and most of our viewers are, stay there. That's your advice.
Don't do like I did yesterday. I sold a couple of stocks and they're both up 2 to 3% today. So right now, you hold and you hold and you hold. Momentum is momentum in the market. And we talk about it. There's just some darn great news out there. You're talking about it with Walmart. That is meaningful because that means more profits going forward. As that continues, and I expect it to, markets are going to be in good stead.
Okay, Gary Cal, always a pleasure. Join us again soon, please, Gary.